Sorry guys about that. I was just making sure the camera was filming. But yeah guys, I'm back. So today, hold on. Jeez. Oh, wow. I'm keeping that in. Fuck it. Couldn't find my lighter. Keeping it in. But today, I am reviewing Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. And I'm kicking off Christmas reviews. Figured since we do that. I got a couple Christmas movies playing this month. We're doing this one. Later in today, I'm doing the Michael Keaton, Jack Frost. And then next week, I'm thinking of doing Fat Man, maybe Krampus. Also do want to, think towards closer to Christmas, I'm going to do, Nightmare Before Christmas, or on Christmas. It'll be either or. It'll be on Christmas or Christmas Eve. One of the two. I'll do that on. But yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 is, I don't know how they were able to get away with this, because it really, essentially, it's Ricky just retelling the first movie again. A lot of it is just the first movie, a little bit sped up, or very, it's a abridged version of the first movie, but that's really all it is. I don't even know how the fuck they were able to get away with it. They would just throw Ricky saying stuff here and there, so they make it seem like it's a new movie, or they would cut back to him it's so bad. I'm not gonna lie, Ricky's actor was fucking killing me the way he was acting. Like, he would constantly blink, or he would bobble his head all the time. Yeah, God. There's a little bit of new footage closer to the end, like when, I guess it's the lead up to Billy being in the hospital. And there's even a scene where he's on a date, and he takes her to the movie is fucking the first Silent Night. I'm like, how the fuck? I thought that was this is a crazy movie. This is one of those I'd almost say watch just to see, like, how the fuck were they able to get away with basically just playing all of the first Silent Night over. It wasn't like, how in the Friday the 13th movies, older ones, they would do a little bit of a retelling of the previous movie, but they usually just do the third act. They don't tell you the whole movie over again. This one played like the whole movie. It was insane to me how they were able. Granted, they did kill off Mother Superior, who was a piece of shit if you've seen the first Silent Night, Deadly Night. But yeah, this one it's almost hard to call this a movie, because a lot of it is just very much just the first one again. I do want to know how they got away with that, because it's almost like, can you even really call this a new film when a lot of it is just the first one again? Oh yeah, they probably couldn't do that shit now, but it's crazy to me how they were able to get away with it back then. But overall, it's still I don't know how to say fun movie, but I had fun with it. Ricky's acting is just killing me the whole time. And obviously we have the iconic scene, Garbage Day. It's just, I don't know why that's so funny, but it just is. And then the ending is just, he breaks out so he can kill Mother Superior, and he does, and then basically this is the same ending as the first one. He gets shot, and then he smiles, and apparently and I found out there's like a bunch of them, because there's this one, but then there's like Silent Night, I think 3 and 4 are like fucking straight to DVD ones. Maybe I'll watch those a little bit later on, though. Probably not this month, but like maybe throughout, because I don't really have much going on in January. January still kind of has a little bit of that Christmas carryover, so maybe we'll do Silent Night 3 and stuff next month. Because I already got some set movies planned already. So, but yeah, it's like it's crazy how they were able to get away with it. And the kills are a little ridiculous. They're really like, he chokes the girl with like the thing that's on a car, and then he chokes a guy by shoving like some electric thing in his mouth, and kills a dude with an umbrella. The kills are weird. Like in the first one, they're pretty brutal for them. Like, yeah, there was the antler kill from the first one, but for the most part, the kills were pretty, But yeah. But for the most part, I have fun with this movie. I'm not gonna necessarily recommend it. Like, I'm not like recommending in the sense like this is you should watch because it's a good movie. It's almost more just you want to see the shit show that is this movie, just to experience it. That's all. That's kind of how I would recommend this, not normal recommendation. It's like a Marvel almost. Like, what would you like? How the fuck were they really able to get away with some of the shit they did in this movie? So anyway, out of 10, I guess objectively, it's probably like a 4. In terms of like entertainment, I'm gonna give it a 6 or a 7. I have fun watching it. Not necessarily a good movie, and I just love how blatantly they just play the first movie, literally, like almost all of it, like beat by beat. Yeah, they would cut in between, like by showing, Billy. You either hear Billy talking, or they would cut back to him in the hospital talking to the psychiatrist. So it's like they can somewhat make it seem like they're making a new film, but they're not. It's bad, dude. So anyway, um, later I will be doing the wholesome Jack Frost, since I did the fucked up one last year. And I remember this one as a kid, so I haven't seen it in years. So I'll do that one later. So we'll watch that at some point today. But anyway, so the movie opens. We see Billy pretty much in the hospital, locked up. And basically, he's talking to the psychiatrist, and he just tells his story. Like, they show you the beginning of the first movie. Pretty much, yeah, that's where we just see the first movie again. And yeah, a lot of it is that. Like, they would cut back to him talking, or you would hear him talking over the movie a little bit so you can make it somewhat seem like it's new. But really, man, it's literally just the first movie again. And then they would cut away. And then Billy would continue the story. Not Billy. Billy's the killer from the first one. Ricky would continue the story, and then, oh my god, Ricky's actor is just killing me the whole time, though, because he would constantly bobble his head, the way he would whiten his eyes, it's so over the top. I love it. But then, yeah, like, literally, I'm not kidding you, like, so that's why a lot of this review is gonna be, it might be a little short, because it's like, yeah, they just play the first movie, pretty much, until he's done, and then they go into how he got captured. And then, yeah, so I'm just going to kind of skip to that, because I already reviewed the first one, because literally a lot of it is, at least that first almost hour of it, is literally just the first Silent Night, Deadly Night. I'm going to keep saying this a lot in this video. How the fuck were they able to get away with that? I don't know. But, and, in the second movie, now, like, really where the second movie started, oh shit, filming, the second movie starts where you see Ricky kind of having a normal. Oh, okay. This is like Ricky a little bit younger. He sees a girl, I guess, like about to be raped, and I'm assuming these are supposed to be like high school kids, but the actors they got clearly are like in their 40s. Ricky ends up killing the guy when he goes back to his car, because by running him over, which I guess that was a somewhat normal looking kill, probably the only one, because the rest of them are kind of over the top. Then, yeah, he's an adult now. I guess he's like a cook. He kills like a dude who, I don't remember why he killed this guy. He just does, like, he lifts him like fucking Michael Myers, the one arm, and then like literally opens an umbrella in his mouth. It was, what the fuck? The way he just grabbed it was just like, what? I wasn't ready when he grabbed the umbrella. It's like, when I watched, because this is the first time I like actually have watched, because I've seen obviously the Garbage Day scene, and I've seen like people like review this, like, like a reaction to it, but I've never seen like it all the way through. So it's kind of crazy to be like, when he grabbed the fuck, I wasn't ready for the fucking umbrella. So yeah, he kills him with an umbrella. Then he takes this girl out who, in the theater, there's just like this douchey dude who keeps like, talking. Kills that guy while I guess her ex-boyfriend reappears and tries to get with her. And the movie they're fucking watching is the first Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's the beginning when the killer Santa unless they're playing off that scene like a different movie, but that's literally from that movie where it's the killer Santa from the beginning who robs. It's at the part where they rob the store, and it's like, oh my god! So now it's a movie in your world, even though it was supposed to be a real event. Anyway, so yeah, so really, Rick. I wouldn't say really. Rick kills the dude at the theater. Then I think, yeah, this is when he then kills her and the guy because he sees them together. Kills the guy with like something in the engine to like electrocutes him to death, and then kills the girl with that stick thing, that antenna, I think, an antenna that's usually on cars. He chokes her with that, and this is kind of where he just snaps and just starts killing random people. He just shoots a guy. This is where we get the iconic garbage day scene. And then he just laughs the laugh, and then a cop comes up to him. The cop was retarded to see because he like just lets Ricky just turn the gun on him and shoot himself. It was like, wow, okay. But yeah, then the rest of them show up, and I guess that's pretty much where he gets arrested because he tried to kill himself, but though the cop acting that had the gun on, was, no, don't do it. It was, some of this acting, dude, was killing me, man. But it's like try to come off like he like he cares, but it just still came off like, no, don't do it. Like so... Yeah, but yeah, so he ends up getting arrested, and then the story's done. We get the reveal that he killed the psychiatrist a bit ago, and yeah, he walked out, and he escapes. And then a random detective shows up, and then I don't know if this is supposed to be the same nurse from the first one, the nice one that wasn't, yeah, the not Mother Superior. And then she suggests that Billy's gonna, I keep saying Billy, Ricky is gonna go after her, so he does. And this scene was kind of funny, the way Ricky was just delivering lines like, Santa's got a present for you. And then, yeah, so he kills her. You don't see it. You just see Mother Superior sitting there, like, nothing, saying nothing. And then, yeah, her head falls off. Ricky tries to attack the other nun, but she manages to kind of, like, duck while the cop shoots Ricky multiple times, seemingly killing him, even though he smiles in the end. I don't know if that was supposed to be a setup for a 3 or if that was just supposed to be a gag. But regardless, yeah. That was Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. How they were able to do this is hilarious to me. It's always going to be crazy to me. Because, yeah, a lot of it is literally just the first movie. It's not even like, okay, they show you, like, the ending of the first movie or something. No, they basically show you the whole movie. Like, in parts, but yeah. And it's like a kind of condensed, very condensed version of the first one, but it's still pretty much a lot of the first movie. So I guess if you really like the first one, you can kind of just watch this one because there's only a little, like, the new footage is towards the end, and it's memeable. This whole movie is memeable. I love it. That's why I like it. Like, you could be a bad movie, but if you're fucking memeable with it, in a good way, not memeable, like, because, like, TLJ technically is memeable, but that's not a good movie. That's not in a good way. But yeah, like this is a memeable in a good way. Garbage Day! Like, now that's gonna live on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna live on. Like, that's one of the things that this movie's gonna forever be known for is that scene. So, you can't hate it for that's why I giving it like a 6 or 7 in terms of enjoyment. Objectively, it is probably like 4 or 5. It's not a good movie. The acting is pretty bad. I love Ricky's over the top acting though. His constant, like, just he would do this all the time. Like, his head would bobble all the time, or he would blink constantly. It was ridiculous. But yeah. Other than that, man, like, I mean, it's a movie and it's an experience. So I'd almost, like I said, recommend it just to see, almost like the trash fire in a way. But yeah, it's a hilarious movie though, and I think you'll have fun with it in that sense. But anyway, later tonight I'll be reviewing Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton one. I remember it being really sad. It's just I have not seen it since I was like a kid. because that was actually one of those movies I think as a kid I watched a lot during Christmas. So, but yeah, guys, take one more hit and talk to y'all later. But as usual, I should, depending on how the day goes, I might try to do the Jack Frost review like late afternoon or something. But we'll see. I'm gonna see how the day goes. But other than that, guys, talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.